What aspects of Brexit seem to concern the travel industry? Well, I think we have to go on what we hear from people, and what we're hearing are many concerns being generated by Brexit, and the chief one is common to all industries, is that people simply don't know what's going to happen, and therefore it's very difficult for them to plan. One of the other features of Brexit is that it clearly is seen by the current government as being something which implies that there is a need to reduce the immigration coming from Europe. Our members in general, in fact I would say our members mostly, add value by employing people who come from Europe. We are at foundation and still to a large measure a European Tour Operators Association. So the fact that these people are not as welcome as they were before is actually proving already to be a real problem in terms of people recruiting the people they need for businesses to conduct business in the UK. I mean, it makes perfect sense if you're suddenly reducing your talent pool from 300 million people down to 60 million people, that you're going to see a reduction in the quality of candidates. So its recruitment is one of the big problems that we're facing in terms of material difficulty. Another difficulty we're facing is the fact that the UK is going to be leaving the European Union, and in doing so, UK citizens cease to be citizens of the European Union. This seems like an obvious point, but it will become a very pressing point when they try and move into the European Union and try and go through the immigration lane, which doesn't entitle them to go through the EU immigration lane. They're going through a different lane. And in that lane, they are, as third country nationals, going to face a series of questions. These are not difficult questions. They're simple ones of how long do you anticipate to be within the EU, where do you anticipate staying within the EU, and how you propose to maintain yourself within the EU. These are standard immigration questions. But these questions take on average about 90 seconds. Now 90 seconds is a bore if you're held up for 90 seconds, but if you're part of an airline which has just disgorged 250 people, this is a multiple hour long delay for the people at the back of the line. And if the airline is succeeded by another aircraft coming in 20 minutes later, then you can see that the queue starts to become not 2 hours, but 4 hours, and rapidly 6 hours. So what we're facing with a no-deal Brexit, if this occurs, is some real difficulties at the gateways going into Europe.